Good. Good. Gah. What is happening? I come back, I sit down, and I see rejecting Sentinel Beam flooding the chat. What in the world is happening? Who are you? I'm scared. Well, anyway, today's pretty fun. Today's gonna be pretty exciting. We're finally upgrading the Albatross. We've already upgraded the Spire massively. We've upgraded the Covenant Glassing Beam event. We even spent some time upgrading the actual Mac rounds and the frigate as well. Today we finally get to upgrade the Albatross, and maybe even a little bit of upgrades to the objective weapon that you have to take to the Spire to take it down. Give us Forge? Yeah, sure. I mean, not today, literally, but yeah, don't worry. Forge is going to be on Permafrost, and it's going to go crazy. It's going to go absolutely crazy. I'm basically going to be porting over all of the snow level ultimate Forge items onto Permafrost, which I think will go pretty far in letting players do quite a bit. Can you mod every single gun and vehicle from the expanded universe? Can I? Yes. Will I? No. But hey, we got some cool expanded lore stuff. I know that people are causing a fuss over on social media about the campaign evolved stanchion weapon only being for Sergeant Johnson and not being wieldable by the player. Good news for me, though. I did the stanchion ages ago. Ages and ages ago. Am I ever going to be making a campaign version of Permafrost? I imagine it'd be pretty cool. Maybe. Maybe. I do have plans after Permafrost to do a campaign-style mission. Whether or not I do like a campaign-style thing on Permafrost, we'll see. Maybe. I won't say yes or no. Because realistically, when I'm doing the campaign mission here after Permafrost, I think I'm going to be doing something separate. I kind of want to... As much as I enjoy Permafrost and I love the mod, I've been working on it for like 4 months now, and I'm ready to... I'm trying to finish it right now. Every last 2.5 weeks has just been finishing this dang mod, rather than continuing to work on it, you know? So, Snow mission, perhaps, but probably not permafrost. I'll release all the permafrost tags, so if anybody else wants to make their own campaign mission, they can. Do you think they'll ever be able to mod Halo Campaign Evolved? Yes, I do think Campaign Evolved will be very moddable. It's running on the Reach engine integrated into Unreal Engine 5. Unreal Engine 5 games are very moddable, and Halo Reach is obviously very moddable. So I don't know how long it'll take to get good mods in. People smarter than myself will probably have to do some tinkering to get the engine more moddable, but at the very least I can do some basic memory edits with a hex editor, make a flyable Pelican and stuff on launch probably pretty easily. So it shouldn't be too hard. Will ever fix the AI of Ultimate Forge 2.0? Maybe. I'm going to do an Ultimate Forge 2.1 update soon alongside a Huge Grass update that's going to add a bunch of Ultimate Forge stuff to it. So I'll consider it. After a lot of the experimentation, things I've learned on Permafrost with the AI, I think Ultimate Forge could definitely use some AI upgrades, but we will see. We will see. Imagine fighting your Flood Juggernaut and a Mega Mantis, that'd be peak. That would be pretty big. The Flood Juggernaut would look tiny in comparison, though, for real. It'd be so small. Alright, guys. Let's switch up the tracks. Let's begin. Start working on an Albatross. Ooh. Ooh. Hello, welcome back. It's good to see you. I missed you, maybe, perhaps. It's good to see you, though. Today, we've got some exciting stuff. On the road to finishing Permafrost here, we're doing the Albatross, which is honestly fantastic because the Albatross is a great and awesome vehicle, but it can be challenging to get the Albatross as good as it can be in a general sense, but it won't be super hard for me because we've already got a fully functioning Albatross vehicle that I spent way too much time on, and essentially all we're going to be doing is taking that and pretty much just making it look decent for the sake of this beautiful event right here. Wait for it. Scripts on. Wake the script. Albatross. Red. Summon.
Be advised. Red team target designator deployed.
Oh my god! There it is. So in the map, after you take down the enemy team's Spire dome, this beautiful Albatross comes flying down, crashes into the ground, and deposits this little weapon right here. Now, I can't pick it up because I'm not on red team. I'm a blue team guy here in the editor. But with this, you can take it all the way on your merry way to the enemy team's base and destroy their Spire with it. It's beautiful. In fact, let's do the blue Albatross so I can actually pick it up.
Blue team, priority resupply. Albatross inbound with target designator.
Beautiful. Now, obviously, the Albatross looks mostly fine on the red team. However, here on the blue team, it definitely needs a little bit of enhancement. That's fast? Yeah. It's also pretty cool. Now, first things first that we're going to work on here, I got to tweak the blue team one. Right? I got to tweak the blue team one because this thing, while it looks great and all, it definitely is in the wrong position here. And I got to pull it out of the ground ever so slightly, since it does seem to clip a little bit. I'll pull it up a touch, like that. And let's try running that again. Well, let me run it again. No, it won't. Alright, let's refresh. We'll run it again.
Be advised. Blue team target designator deployed.
Not bad. Let me move it down into the ground ever so slightly. Just a little bit. Like that. We'll lock it back in place so I don't accidentally move it. Alright, let's try it again. So one of the things we're going to do today is we're going to add some engine effects to the Albatross, because currently it just doesn't have them. And that kind of sucks. But the impact is as cool as ever. Also, low-key, it's kind of just in the middle over here, and I feel like maybe I should move it a little. Thank you for the 2, Adam!
I've had an idea.
Alright.
Instead of the large data server thing required to take down the Spire, why not have a data pad or something to transmit data to the frigate? Could maybe use the pad scanner thing that one Marine uses on Chief in the opening of Halo 3?
Maybe use the thing that... is used in Halo 3. The data pad, that could work. I just always liked the Halo Reach, the Halo Reach little thingy, because it kind of is already in players' minds that they can use it as an objective to pull it in.
Target designator deployed.
Is that a better spot for it? I think it's low-key a little better. That's not bad. Okay, I also had another idea for this thing. I did have another idea for this thing, which is that I kind of want to put an arrow on it in the same way that if you come over here to... Well, I guess that's the blue one, so it's not going to pick me up. If you come over here and you grab the beacon and you activate it, it marks players, like so. And I was thinking, maybe not with an infinite range, but with a slight range, maybe to about this distance here, you could see the arrow. And you could then have any players at the base see this little marker here and be like, oh, hey, I should probably grab that. So I'm kind of tempted to add that onto this really quickly, kind of see what it looks like. Maybe it'll encourage players to use it more often. I don't know. It seems like a cool idea, though. I'll give it a try. And then we're going to add Albatross engine effects, which I think are going to look really sick. And I don't think I really need to add more sounds. Well, I'll add a couple sounds to the door animations when they swing down. Maybe add a little bit of snow blowing upward as well. Maybe slow it down just a bit before impact. Actually, it does. It's just kind of hard to tell. If you look at it from above... Here, I'll do a little side-by-side here so you can see it. Summon Albatross Blue.
Priority resupply. Albatross inbound with target designator.
At the last second, it does slow down pretty substantially. So we're going to add an effect for the engines that will hopefully make that look pretty good. That said, let's do... Hold on 1 second. This is an early stream. It's actually the usual time. I've just been streaming late the past couple of days. That's on me. I've been doing too much. But we're here now. We're here now. I'm going to probably be streaming about 2 hours today. I can't promise that I'll have a super long stream today because I am doing something later tonight. That said, though, I'm going to try and do as much as I can until the last possible minute because I really, really want to get this stuff done. All right, right quick before we do the Albatross, though, I want to add the effect that the... what is it called? The beacon, the Covenant Bacon has, where it puts the little arrow on players. So I'm going to grab that really quickly. Right now we have Albatross. Oh, you know what? It's going to be the weapon. Thank you for the 2, Adam.
Better idea.
Okay.
Could use the reach target designator, but it gets damaged in the Albatross landing, so you have to get in the Spire to use it, and it takes a while. So you have to hold the trigger for a long time and are defenseless, so you have to have help.
Unfortunately, I can't do it as like a weapon firing type thing necessarily to make it like trigger. And also, I already have this. I don't really want to go back and like remove this by any means. I think this works great. I think it looks good. It makes perfect sense logically. I don't really want to go in and just redo it for the sake of redoing it, you know? Like, there's never really been any major issues with this. It functions well. It's basically the same thing. It just looks like a big old device. So I kind of just want to keep that as it is personally. I really can't come up with any kind of justification to switch it up. I don't dislike the idea. It would be also cool as a little target designator. I threw that idea around for a while when I was very first testing this too, but I don't know. It seems fine as it is. There's no reason for me to switch it up for the time being. Also, sorry, I'm grabbing the Albatross right now. And I'm also pulling up my Halo 3 folder so we can see this a little better. Okay, sick. I get it. It was just a cool idea. No, it is a cool idea. I really like it, actually. I'm just trying to find a justification to get it to work. Okay, I'm going to try this. The cargo right here, I'm going to rotate it 40... Is it 45-degree angle that it's at? I would say... Yeah, that's about a 45-degree angle. And then at 45 degrees, it would then be pointing upwards, and I would probably want to flip it over onto its side as well. So we'll do... Or wait, we'll undo that. On the Z-axis, we'll do 90 degrees. Drag it up a little. And actually, it might be fine if it's sideways on its Z-axis. Okay, that should be good. Alright, so we have that. I'm gonna save this out. We are gonna be editing the animation for this, because this thing obviously has like a very cool landing animation and everything where it comes down and then slams into the ground. I actually am a reasonably big fan of how the animation came out, so... Anyway, we're going to export this model out real fast, and then we'll get to the animation in a minute. I really like the idea of there being a little arrow on this. I think that'll direct players' attention quite a bit more to the fact that you actually are going to have the opportunity to, you know, pick this thing up, make it more obvious. Because one thing I noticed, a lot of the time, players don't give a shit about taking the Spire down. They don't care. I kind of want to let players know that you can do that. If you're the lead dev of the new Halo, what's one thing I would change? One thing I would change... I would add a Scarab fight somewhere in the campaign. I mean, there could be one, technically. There's no saying there isn't one, because we haven't seen all the missions, but I would definitely add a Scarab battle. That would be awesome. Scarab battles haven't been seen since literally Halo 3, and that's such a shame, because it's an incredible spectacle and set piece that is just phenomenal in every way, shape, and form. Scarab ambience on a cliff? I don't know. Try once again to ask you to hook up the bitmaps to hit you. Maybe. I don't have much time today, so I'm trying to knock this stuff out. I'll get there, but eventually, man. Eventually. It's just a really low priority for me at the moment. Trying to get the mod done. Alright, tool. Actually, I don't need to... yeah, we'll do tool. Render, objects, levels, multi, huge towers, albatross, final. Okay, let's get that in there. And realistically... Oh, that was fast. Is it done already? Okay, it is. Alright, let's try it out. We'll summon this now.
Be advised, blue team target designated deployed.
Hello?
Blue team, priority resupply. Albatross inbound with target designator.
Why? Oh, I know why. I accidentally imported it on the wrong frame. Oops! Yeah, Bungie did kind of fumble by not adding the Scarab fights to reach.
I completed H3 and H4 lasso.
Oh my god!
Last barrier to lasso master is getting past Gravemind Lamau.
Oh no. I'm so sorry for your loss. High key. Oh. Do not envy you at all.
Target designated deployed.
That's so sick though. Congrats, dude. Lasso in any of the games is extremely difficult and challenging, so that's really sick, man. Oh, that looks so much better. Bungie didn't even intentionally fumble the Scarab. Its code just got screwed up badly in reach. Yeah, but like that could be fixed, you know. So you could get one of the engine devs in there to be like, hey, Scarab code got kind of fucked up. Can you get it back and working again? I guess it wasn't a high enough priority, but like that's insane considering Scarab fights are such a massive part of Halo 3 and are like the pinnacle of the entirety of the combat in the game. I don't understand what the decision making there was. That's crazy to me. Crazy to me. And like I get that like Bungie fucked up big time in my opinion by not fixing the Scarabs and adding that in. But like then 343/Halo Studios continued to be like, yeah, we're just not gonna add them. Like insane all around that they did that shit, dude. Insane. Bungie and 343. Common Reach L is crazy, bro. I actually like Reach. Alright, I like Reach. But I would like it a hell of a lot more if it had Scarab battles, dude. Let's be real. That would be peak. Okay, it would be peak. Alright, we're also going to add this little arrow lens flare. Let's take a look here. So currently, the little arrow that I made is all the way in the Permafrost folder, all the way here under, should be under Objectives and Antenna Comm Large. We have Player, we have Beacon.lens flare, right? That's it, yeah. Beacon lens flare. Let's bring it all the way back. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Pull this thing down again.
Blue team, priority resupply. Albatross inbound.
Would have bumped it
with
up for kind of a
target
mad game to a decent game just by adding that. I mean, I like Reach regardless, but it definitely would have improved it, no doubts. Oh! What the fuck is that? That is not what I thought it was going to be. Hello? Player beacon blue? Maybe. Why are my eyes bleeding? Oh, there we go. Oh my god, there's... Oh, because there's 4 of them, yeah. That makes sense. Let me find a random marker that I can just slap onto this thing. Oh, okay, yeah, I misread that. Let's see, though. There's going to be a random marker that I have on here. What do we have? FX lens flare. FX light is probably only one of those. Okay, yeah, perfect. I'll just slap it on FX light. Okay, so now we got the little marker on it. The only downside, really, is that it goes into infinity. I like that it renders through walls. That's cool. Okay, I thought it rendered through walls. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It gets blocked by the dome shield. Now, that's interesting. Also gets blocked by something over here. Weird. Anyway, not important right now. The beacon thingy that we're going to use here, I'm going to make some adjustments to it. So, as it is right now... I don't think you see these from all the way across the map, do you? Maybe I switched it up. Let's see. If I activate this beacon here... Okay, no, it is cross-map. It is cross-map. So what's that little power core thingy in the Albatross? Oh, if you don't know, then it's kind of exciting, actually. Basically, what happens is when you take down the Spire Dome, let's just say over here on red team, I'll just do the cheat instead of actually hitting the button. Actually, no, I can just hit the button. Basically, the system for taking down the Spire is you go into the enemy team Spire, and you hit this button right here to deactivate the Spire shield. The alarms will blare. Spire shield goes down.
Alert. Red team
No!
Spire shield is
I gotta
now
fix those
offline.
particles. Somehow they broke. Anyway, Spire shield goes down. After the Spire shield goes down, I'll cheat and just activate it automatically. But about 1 minute after
Be
that,
advised,
this
blue
happens.
Team target designator deployed.
The Albatross crashes into the ground. And inside, you have this little thing here. So, you basically, as a blue team person, I'm on blue team, you pick it up. Like so. And then... you get somebody to pick you up. You need a teammate to pick you up because it's an objective type weapon. You deliver this all the way over here, where you can see there's now a little King of the Hill point. I guess I'll actually do it. Cheats, jetpack 1, game speed 10. Let's pretend somebody's carrying me on a Falcon right now. Blah, 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 blah. They're taking me over here. I'm invading the base, and then as I enter here, I basically sit here for 30 seconds with this objective in hand.
Feature creep, let's go.
What? Thank you for the 5 orcs. There's no feature creep here. I'm polishing the existing features. All right, it's completely different. We're going. We're schmoving. All right, I did all 30 seconds, and now the alarm is going.
Warning. Red Team Spire is now targeted by UNSC orbital assets.
Here she comes. It's beautiful. I love it. Goodbye, Red Team base. You will be missed. I died, also. That's why the sound went out. I fucking instantly died. Do I have any more room on the map for Easter eggs? Yeah, I'll be putting some Easter eggs. I haven't implemented them yet. Thank you for the 5 orcs!
Polish creep, let's go.
Yeah! Shout out the Polish! Hell yeah. No, I'm definitely trying to polish it to the best of my abilities here. That said, I need to tweak a little bit the... Let's bring the Albatross back so we can take a look and tweak it as needed.
Albatross inbound with target designator.
Alright, so the thing I want to tweak currently is the little red marker on it. As it stands now, this thing mostly functions good, but just where the flare is fully faded in and where it starts to fade in. So apparently, it's supposed to start fading in at 100 units. But if I look at this correctly, yeah, it doesn't seem like it ever actually fades in, which is a little bit odd, not gonna lie. So we have near fade distance, far fade distance. Distance at which lens flare brightness is minimum, set to 0 to disable distance fading. Now, I'm gonna have to get a little quirky here, because I want this thing to fade out after a certain distance. So this is, brightness is maximum, is at 3. Brightness is minimum. I might have to get a little quirky here and do far fade distance at like 100. And the brightness maximum maybe will be like 90. Thank you for the 4 months, Coax. Very much appreciated. Thank you for coming back and becoming a member. Thank you, thank you. So, good. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I got plans today. I got things I'll be doing. Oh, look at that. Wait, that's perfect. I feel like this is actually a really good range for the objective. You know, you'll see it right there, and you'll know. Now, what color do I make? Because red arrow is already reserved for the beacons when you see enemy players, so this is going to be misleading and look like it's going to be an enemy player, which means I have to change its color. For sure its color, and more than likely its icon as well. Green. I was thinking yellow. Green is going to be a little weird. That's going to feel like the co-op icon. Yo! Kasumi, thank you so much for 7 months. What the hell? Thank you, thank you. Welcome back as a member. I really appreciate it. Smiles also. Yellow, maybe. I'll try yellow. Maybe like a... Yeah, let's see what yellow looks like. Like a pale yellow like that. No, it's a little weird. Maybe blue? Though it's going to be a bit misleading because enemy players are going to see it as... the same color. Oh, you know what? I could just make it team colored, right? I can make a blue team one and a red team one. Perhaps I should do like a special icon for it. I still have the icon that I used for it. I believe I still have it in the bitmaps folder for... Oh shoot, I gotta find it. But I'm pretty sure it's under UNSC Data Core. Where did I do the bitmaps for this thing, man? Oh, I know where the bitmap is. Hold on, I got this. But HUD icons read blue as ally and red as enemy. True, but what if I do like a dark blue and a dark red? I'm going to indicate the shape. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like maybe like a... Also an arrow, but with like something above the arrow as well. Or... I don't know, I'll think about it. But we have to do the... Fuck, what is it called? Reach alpha, no. Cov reach... Hold on, I'm finding this really fast. It's under, not landing pad, antenna comm large. I don't know, man. Maybe it's actually just, might actually just be in my bitmaps folder. Antenna comm large, bitmaps. I mean, I have the player icon here, but I only have the rasterized TIFF file. I was really hoping I had the Photoshop document for it, but I don't see it anywhere. I guess that's fine. I could use this and make my own icon for it. I'm trying to think of what would be a good icon for this, because realistically, I feel like it would be wise to have something extra on it to indicate that this is like a unique object. Let me look. Halo 3 HUD. Alright, Alright, wait. Halo HUD icons. And maybe I'll just go through all of the, like, multiplayer HUD icons as well. Let's see. Let's do this. We're going to go into Sapien here. Screw that for a second. We're going to go into the UI Chud folder. Let's see here. Coax, thank you for the 2! Appreciate it.
Maybe the frigate, since you summon it.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. Let me see. Halo Reach. Is it maybe I get lucky and there's like a pre-made side view. Oh, there is. There totally is. Oh, the problem with the frigate is that it's kind of long. It's kind of like a large thing. And my icon's kind of small. Because if I shove the frigate in here, I don't think it's going to fit at the current resolution I have this thing at. I am unsure if a player would recognize that shape. Yeah, let's try this at least. We'll do color overlay, make it kind of a gray color. Do like a little outline on it in white. Size of like 1 pixels. It almost looks like a weapon. What if it was rotated? I mean, okay, to be fair, it does need to be flipped horizontal or vertically. It looks like a weapon. It looks like George's chain gun or something. Is there a better way to signify this? I have to make it even smaller, actually. There has to be like a marginally better way to signify it. Maybe not the frigate itself. What's like a Mac round? Maybe like the Mac round HUD element? It has that like triangle shape to it. I guess I could give that a try. The background HUD from Reach. I don't know if that's going to be like instantly recommend. What if it was just text that said data core? That's boring. We got symbols, man. It's all about symbols. I think a symbol is good. I don't. I think it's bad. And it sucks. I'm going to double this. 128 to 512, so it gets like extra big. I'll make this extra awesome like that, and I'm going to repaste in. Let's copy that. Let's repaste in the frigate. Do filter, convert, paste that layer style in, shrink it down again, and perhaps, just maybe, with this slightly larger icon, it might work. We can at least give it a try, right? Worst case scenario, it looks kind of weird. Best case scenario, maybe it's actually kind of sick. Maybe it just needed a little higher resolution icon. That was all it needed. Alright, I'm going to save this out to a new file. I'm going to call it, not player icon, I'm going to call it objective01 icon. Alright, so we're going to import that bitmap into the game. It's tool, bitmaps, objects, levels, multi, huge towers, objectives, antennae, com, large, bitmaps. Nailed it. Let's fucking go. And then we just switch the texture that it's using from just the simple arrow, which is player icon, to objective01 icon. Ooh, hey, that's kind of sick, actually. Let's make it a little bigger. Coax, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it.
Add inside some lines to show the detail of ship.
Let's see. Is it even readable? Do I even need to do that? Oh, wait, that's actually kind of hype. I feel like I can understand that icon, dude. Wait, bro. Maybe I should make better icons and things like and like objective markers and stuff on the map. This is clean, bro. This is clean. I gotta change the color though. I think I'm gonna keep it blue, but it's gotta be more of a pale desaturated blue. Oh. Oh. Feels like a real HUD element on the map. Is the Halo 4 or 5 railgun? I'm not gonna argue with that. I wonder if there's any way I can edit the fade a little bit more. Currently the fade is good, but the problem is that it doesn't fade when you get really close to it. Near fade. Distance at which the lens flare starts to fade in. So it'll be 100 units. Distance at which the lens flare is fully faded in. We'll do 90 units. Distance at which the lens flare brightness is maximum. So it disappears. Fully fades in. I feel like it's a little too faded, but that might just be because... No, I think it worked. Sick. Yeah, which once you get within 90 meters of it, you can see the icon. It's got a little frigate over it. It's got a little arrow. Blue icon for blue team and red icon for red team. Yeah, God, I wish I could do it for, like, only one team seeing it, but there's really just no way to specify that. Alright, let me save this color, and we'll do a test, like a red team test. So here's the blue team color, which looks good. Looks like an actual, like, blue team icon. If I wanted to do, like, blue team specifically, I'd probably do this kind of, like, darker purpley blue, like that, even though it's a little hard to see. Is there a way to change the brightness? Looks a little too purple, hang on. A little more blue. Can I saturate it further? What if I do max saturation? Okay, you can definitely see that's blue team. That definitely feels like blue team. Alright, so let's save this color. I feel like it's nice for blue. So we have generic neutral, blue, and then for red, I mean, shit, probably just do a deep red, right? Okay, maybe not that deep, that's a little too saturated. I mean, that's not bad. Can you elongate it by height just a bit so it doesn't look like a railgun? Elongate it by height. I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Longer, taller. Why? That was... Do you want me to stretch it out? That's just the actual proportions of the frigate, though. This is actually what it looks like. I'm heading out going to barbecue smokehouse. Ooh, it's your birthday? Happy birthday, Joe. Let's fucking go, dude. Oh, I'm envious, man. I would kill for a barbecue smokehouse right now. Hope we have a good time. Guys, I don't know what you mean by make it a bit taller. You're confusing me. I don't know why this basic concept isn't making sense to me, but it's not making any sense. The way you guys are describing this is confusing as fuck. Is there any lore and purpose to this map? Not really. I've kind of, like, cobbled together some lore for people who care, but not really, no. Stretch it a bit vertically. No, because then it wouldn't be accurate. Then it would be a funky looking frigate that's stretched too far. I can't do that. They mean stretching the image of the frigate up and down. So what you guys are saying is you want me to commit a sacrilege here and do this. That is not going to do anything for it. It's going to look weird. It'll look weird as fuck. I think it looks good. I'm going to keep it like this. And now that I've done this, I'm low-key thinking, is there any other part of the objective system that would actually be, like, important? Maybe I should add, like, a marker or something right here onto the top of the spire so that you can, like, take it down. Maybe, like, mark it so that players know that it's an objective. I feel like that might not be a bad idea. Let me see real quick. I want to see if I have a marker for this. We'll get to the Albatross and its stuff in a second, but I feel like adding some actual objective markers might be kind of sick. So it should be under my Spire folder. I've totally forgotten by now which Spire model is the right one. I know the animated one is for when it dies. We've been working on that a bunch. I think it might be Spire Top BSP4, because that's the asset rip. Yeah, it's got to be Spire Top BSP4. Yeah, this is the top part of the Spire. So my thing that I'm wondering is there a marker here? Oh, there is a marker here, the target switch. Sick. Okay, so what I can do then is put a little Spire thingy on here as well. Ooh, ooh. Oh, it went from woo tweaking the Albatross to tweaking the frigate beacon. Okay, to be fair, the Albatross delivers it, and we're going to do some sick-ass engine effects on it. All right, that goes without saying. It's going to look very cool. All right, this is called Player Beacon Blue. This is going to be Data Core Blue. Oh. And then I'm going to change its color back to blue, to the actual blue. Save our red. Make sure that looks good. I don't think we can see it from here, but okay, that's good. And then before I leave the data core, I'm going to go and do the data core red one as well. So data core red dot weapon. Duplicate FX light. And then switch it to data core red here. And we'll just change the color of this one to red, and we should be golden. I'll check it out in a second to make sure it works, but I think it should be fine. The lore could be miles away from Snowbound lies a Covenant Spire stronghold, where the UNSC is actively taking control over a recon force. Sure, yeah. I don't know where Snowbound takes place. I think it's on some like arbitrary Covenant planet somewhere in the solar system, or no, somewhere in the galaxy. Okay, let me go to the Spire really quickly and add this as a thingy thing. I might have to make a variant of the Spire, actually, so that I can have different team colors on it. Let's go all the way to the Spire folder, which is unfortunately in my Ultimate Forge folder. So Spire Top is the one we're after here. Oh, excuse me. It should be the scenery version, because I don't feel like doing a real physics model. Maps vary from some fucking warehouse on Earth to above a Halo ring. I know, it's phenomenal. I'd love to see a Halo game where it takes place during the Flood. Foreigner War. I mean, that'd be cool. Hot take, I actually don't want that. Reason being, I want it to be a mystery. I want to hear about it from like little random terminals and have to piece it together outside the game. Okay, that's kind of cool. You can see the objective marker there. But obviously we don't want it to be the frigate icon. I just kind of slapped that on there. But I like this because now you'll kind of... Oh, why is this rendering? Why is this rendering from across the map? Hello? Oh, wait, because the LOD. That's why it disappears. It's kind of perfect, actually. So I don't want it rendering from across the map. I want this to like render and pop in once you get near the enemy Spire. We don't have a name for the map. How about Snowfall? Well, I'm going with Permafrost so far, and it's always felt pretty Halo-y and good, so I'm going to probably keep it at Permafrost for the time being. I might just have to make an extra crate object and device right here, placed directly on the console, with a particular LOD on it. I think that'll actually be kind of nice. It'll now there could be a radio where you can call in a condor gun show. It's not a bad idea. It could be fun. I gotta use the restroom really quickly. I just thought of a way to make this work perfectly. If you guys have any ideas for what icon to use here, this is for the button to take down the Spire shield so the enemy team knows. But if you can figure it out, that would be sick. Oh my god. Hello? Why did my glassing beam implode? What's going on? What the fuck? Why did it spawn like that? Oh, it looks so much nicer with the subtle bloom and my eye's not completely bleeding and that's firing. Thank you for the 5 coax!
If you can share your Photoshop file with your layer styles, I'll mock something up.
Thank you for the 5. I appreciate the offer, but I can just knock it out real quick. It's no biggie. Oh. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. If you have any ideas, that's great, but I gotta pee. My bladder's about to blow up. I'll be right back. Alright. Let's make a cool-ass icon for this thing. And then we'll make the awesome Albatross engines. Ooh, wait, drop shield! Coming in deployable shield does so. Ooh, hold on. That is a banger idea. Where is it? That's gonna be in Reach, in one of the HUD icon folders for the equipment. Welcome back. Thank you. Appreciate it, Tricky. Let's see. That's gonna be UI Chud. Would it be bitmaps? I guess it would be bitmaps. Is that for equipment? Equipment schematics would be my guess. We have this. Let's go to sequence. Oh, the drop shield just shows a Spartan with like a little thingy. I thought it would be like bubble shield. I kind of forgot what it looked like. Chud. It's C-HUD, Cinematic HUD, but the folder is called Chud. You see it right there. Cinematic HUD, aka Chud. Maybe the Halo 3 drop. Out of the bubble shield, doesn't really have an icon. I was thinking of doing like a hex shield icon, but some kind of shield would look good. Might look like a Spire. I want something to imply the dome shield. Maybe the hex thing wouldn't even make sense either because it's not a hex shield. I guess I could just try to draw one up really fast. Just pen tool it, see what happens. Maybe I could do something like that, perhaps, where it's like the dome shield shape. You do... Wait, do that. Hold on. Let me cook here. I think I just came up with an idea. Stroke the path with the brush, but we want to do a hard brush with a thickness probably of about there, I would say. We'll do that. Delete our little thingy. And my idea is that I basically take that, flip it around, oops, like that, merge them together, flatten out the bottom of it, and then on the inside what I could do is do a little gradient where, I guess the way I would do it is maybe another pen tool selection where I kind of do like that, maybe that, close it off there. On my new layer we'll do a little gradient from the top to the bottom there. We'll edit it so that it is in the correct order, and the colors will be a lightish gray to a black to kind of imply the dome. We'll see. I don't necessarily love it, but it's probably fine. We'll see what it looks like. Do that there, hide that, in fact, delete it. Temporarily, we'll merge all of these together, copy, shove it into the alpha channel, and then save it out to Objective 2 icon. We'll get the bitmap in, and then we'll do Spire red lens flare. Instead of using that, we'll do that. I think that's pretty good. What do you guys think? That's not bad. It's kind of vague, but I think it gets the point across reasonably well. Maybe a little Spire under the shield to make it a little more recognizable. That might end up being a little too busy. Just like a tiny Spire strong. Let me see. Wait, I have the Spire actually here. Turn off the markers. And then turn that off and that off. Screenshot that. And then we just bring it into Photoshop. Theoretically, what did I just press? Theoretically, wait, does it switch? Hello? Guys, is my OBS broken? OBS isn't working. It's not switching scenes. Hello? Okay, OBS broke. What? I can't switch scenes anymore. Okay. Sure. Why not? Just trust that in the background I am actually getting this thing selected. Somehow. And I am in fact adding the Spire to it, slowly but surely. Flam engine take over the PC. Yeah, I have no idea, to be honest. I just, my scene is completely broken now. It's certainly a unique quirk that I have not yet encountered, but it's totally fine. I'll just switch back over to the scene in a second. Okay, yeah, actually adding that little spire into the icon, kind of sick. You guys can't see it, but I'll import it into the game, and yeah, I think I like that. What do you guys think? Maybe I should move it down a little bit. I'll move the spire down like just a teensy bit. Not that I can show you guys because my PC's being weird, but... Or, well, OBS broke, I guess. I really... What I should be saying. Okay, moving it down a pixel. That's the move. Nice. Okay, yeah, that definitely did look good. We got the little spire icon in there. You can't really see it, but you can see a little blob in the middle, and that counts for something. Cool, 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 cool. The booby icon. That's a weird looking booby. I don't know. If you've seen boobies like that, you might want to tell them to get checked out. Alright, well with that, it looks good. The problem now is that it renders infinitely. The reason it renders infinitely is just due to how I have it set up. What I want to do for it is make a little object here on the spire itself. Just come to me for all the ideas, for real. Listen, that was a fire idea, Rand. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty fire. Yo, Halo Meister, where the hell did that come from? Bro just dropped 10 memberships. Thank you so much, man. Holy fuck. Thank you, dude. All those beautiful green names. They're so lovely. Thank you, Halo Meister. It's been a minute since I've seen you around. I really appreciate it, man. Oh, you sniped Andy. I saw that. I saw that rare Andy snipe. Congrats to everybody who got sniped with a membership. Come join the Discord, and please, if you're in chat and you just got the membership, give your thanks to Halo Meister. That's huge. Thank you for the 2 Killer 2 Cell.
Motorized wheelchair emoji to your ultimate forge mod.
No. No, you can't have it. I'll add it, but I'll only add it for me, and you can't have it. Dude, I'm so mad. This fucking thing broke. Can I switch scenes? Does that fix it? Oh, I fixed it! Huge. Okay, we're so back. Oh. Okay, 2 variants for the Spire. Add some objects to it. What are we gonna add? know what to do. I know what to do. My brain, it's expanding! Check this shit out. We're on the Spire. Huge towers. Objectives. I'll call it Spire Icon Blue. Throw that on there. And then instead of invis cube dot model, do Spire Icon dot model. And in order to make this perfectly work, I need to set the begin fade distance at 90 and the disappear distance at 100. And I think if we go to the blue Spire now. Oh wait, I didn't say where it was attached, did I? Parent marker is whatever we had before. What is that? Target switch. Killer Cheese, I like it for the 2.
Hear me out, boat.
What, to sled across the snow in? Hello? What do you mean boat? Boat? I have the dinghy, that's cool. Wait, which one do I need? Antennacom large. Where did I put it? I put it in the Spire, didn't I? Oh, I gotta go all the way to the Spire. Okay, maybe not the Spire. Dude, I'm confused. Where did I put this? I swear it was supposed to be in here. Antenna deployed, beacon lens flare, player beacon. I put it... I don't know. I'm scared. I put it... Oh, it's in the... It's there. Okay, let's see if my idea worked. Oh yeah, in order to make this work, now I gotta give a variant to each of the 2 spires. So, Spire top, red, is gonna have the variant name of red. And Spire top of blue is gonna have the variant name of blue. Hey, look at that! Oh, it appeared for a split second and then blew itself up. The downside here, though, by attaching it directly... Yeah, I'll just have to make it a separate object. Because I realize I can't actually delete the variant object automatically. Let's just make sure it works, though. So I back up. We gotta do... It might be because it's an attached object that it just doesn't have its own fade distance. Yeah, I think that's probably what's going on anyway. So that actually works out. So what I'll do is I'll remove the object from there and I'll just manually spawn it into the game. If I want to make another version of it, though, for Red Team as well, I need to make a copy. Wee little copy, yeah. I'll do objectives, not objectives, it's under Invis Cube. And then we'll do Spire Icon Blue, Spire Icon Red. And all I'm going to do for that is just give it the slightly different icon, which we have Spire Blue, and now we do Spire Red. And then I'm just going to spawn these in as 2 individual crate objects. We'll do objectives no, Invis Cubes, Spire Icon Blue, Spire Icon Red. And easy peasy. I'm going to throw down a Spire Icon Blue right here, and I'll call it that, Spire Icon Blue, because it's going to need a name, because I'm going to reference it in scripts in a second, so Spire icon blue, we can see it. We back away. It disappears. Perfect. That works exactly as I want it to. And I'm just going to place it directly over the console here. Thank you for the 5 killer T-cell. Much appreciated.
Legit question. Would
Okay.
it at all be possible to add other class Covenant cruisers and ships to the Ultimate Forge?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I just don't really have a reason to be honest. They're so big that you can't even fit them into any of the maps. Like, can I add it? Abso-fucking-lutely. Hell yeah, I can. Is it actually going to be useful? Probably not, no. The one Covenant capital ship that I have is pretty cool, because it has like a giant hangar and stuff. I could theoretically do something similar with a cruiser, but it's just like so much work when there's already one giant ship with a giant hangar that I really was just like, nah, I'm good. Designing an entire interior, giving it a fully featured physics model and everything. Not gonna lie, it's low-key a bit of a nightmare to do that. Okay, I think those are good. All I'm gonna do now, as far as testing this and making it work, I guess I gotta do the blue. The Spire red lens flare. Do Spire blue lens flare, and we will switch this to blue. I feel like maybe I should make all the icons red, but anyway, we have that. The only other thing I need to make sure happens is that once you press the button, those objects will get deleted. So for that, here we have red team Spire switch. So we sleep until the device is activated, aka the button is pressed. And then we're going to do object destroy, Spire icon red. And then we're going to do the exact same thing for the blue team, which should be down here, yeah. Object destroy, Spire icon blue. Save that. Let's compile our scripts. And ideally here, what will happen is when I press the blue team switch here, this icon will disappear. So we get up close, it vanishes, deactivate, and now it's gone.
Alert! Blue team Spire shield is now offline.
The red team switch here, which disappears until you get like within the region of the dome.
Red team, priority resupply, Albatross inbound with target designated.
Cool. So deactivate that, the icon disappears. Now we can see we have the equipment here to take out the enemy base.
Alert! Red team Spire shield has been disabled.
Ah! But blue team should also have the Albatross coming down as well here in a moment. Why can I see that across the map?
Be advised, blue team target designator deployed.
Oh, right, because it's an attachment. But if I pick it up and then I drop it, now it disappears. Let me see. That deployment is kind of cool. True. Let me see really quickly if I can detach it for when the Albatross comes down. What do you think Halo Studios will hire you? I do not think they're going to hire me. I'm not going to lie. It does say in the script that it's detaching it, but doesn't seem to be actually doing that. Why doesn't the detach work? Oops.
Blue team, priority resupply. Albatross inbound with target designator.
It doesn't detach fully, so I get to see it from across the map infinitely. God, that's beautiful. My thought is perhaps in order to make this icon work a little better and not be kind of weird and taco, is perhaps I'm going to temporarily try this. I'm going to null out the attachment bit and the creation bit. And right when it says detach, I'm actually just going to create it instead. Compile scripts. Save, refresh. Can I play this on Xbox once done? I wish. You know, the best you can do is plug your Xbox controller into your PC.
Be advised, blue team target designator deployed.
And just play it that way. It'll play the exact same... Why did it spawn there? Oh, right, it spawned there actually because I moved to the Albatross. I'm glad I caught that. It would have started spawning like outside of it. Alright, let's double check the timing on that. I think we're good.
Blue team, priority resupply. Albatross inbound with target designator.
Okay, the delay on that was not nearly long enough. So when we create the weapon, which... Blue team Albatross drop. We object create the voice line. We wait 240 seconds. Not 240 seconds, that's like 240 ticks. Actually, why isn't that working right? Hold on, let me check the timing on this again.
Be advised, blue team target designator deployed.
Okay, so it just spawns way too soon. Which is a little weird, because I feel like 240 ticks is more than enough time, but whatever. We'll do... So we have sleep 1. Okay, and then we're gonna sleep 240. I'll just increase this to 400. 420? I didn't even mean to do that, but sure.
Blue team, priority resupply. Albatross.
Oh. The timing is actually perfect. I didn't need to change that at all. Oh, this part I actually didn't need, but no, the timing is perfect. The problem is the respawner is automatically kicking in. So it's auto respawning it instantly, which is actually not what we want yet. I guess I'll just slip a sleep 240 in here. It'll technically make it slightly longer for the respawn, but I think it's going to be fine. In fact, I'll make it sleep 250 just so that it doesn't override with the other existing script. Compel against pick up cards. I tried.
Be advised.
Doesn't work though.
Target designator deployed.
Not bad, not bad. In fact, I'm actually going to turn it down ever so slightly. We could probably get away with, like, 1 less second of pause. All right, 240, let's do 210. Let's try it again.
Blue team, priority resupply. Albatross inbound with target designator.
Another second, shave it off. What would that be? 180.
Be advised. Blue team target designator deployed.
Nice. And because I'm no longer attaching it, it will now vanish as it goes out of range. Sick. Hopefully that also worked. Well, actually, I guess if a player picks it up, it might appear across the map, which is kind of interesting. I don't dislike that. Alright, the only other thing I gotta do is fix it up on the red team Albatross drop as well, which we're gonna turn this one down to 180. We're gonna do... We'll hide the attachment part. Grab that. Move this to here, so after 180 we create it. Then we sleep for 1. We assign it to the red team. Delete that. And then on the respawning script, we can put this to just 200. We'll go to the red team. Target locator red respawn. Yeah, all we do is just sleep. Ooh, wait, actually, that's a bad spot for the sleep to be. There, better. Oh wait, I think I also forgot to do... No, wait, I got it. No detaches or anything here. Perfect. Let's give it a shot. Let's do the red team Albatross now.
Be advised, red team target designator deployed.
There it is. And now if I back away, we can show up the real trick I want to see. Oh, I can't even pick that one up, actually.
Blue team, priority resupply. Albatross inbound with target designator.
So blue one I can actually pick up. It's on blue team. My question is, if I pick it up, I fly away. Oh, it still has the vanishing. Cool. Alright, sick. So you'll only see this once it gets within, like, range of you. Which will give you a heads up and also let players know to, you know, prioritize actually grabbing this thing. Whee! Sick. Okay, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. There's one thing I know I need to fix, which is for some fucking reason, the Spire effects are now like sideways, even though I haven't adjusted them or tweaked them even a little bit. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. I gotta poke around at it real quick though. Can you make the red team Spire shield slightly red and blue instead of purple? Technically, I probably could. Don't really want to, if I'm being totally real. Does this suck? Perfect, okay. Ground smoke longer. Why is this one weird? Oh, they said, oh, okay, that's why they're supposed to be parallel to direction. Does that fix it? There we go. We're so back.
Red team Spire shield has been disabled.
It just somehow its rendering mode got switched. I swear I didn't do that, but somehow it happened.
Alert. Red team Spire shield is now offline.
Time for blue team.
Alert. Blue team Spire shield has been disabled.
Nice,
Be
dude.
advised,
Hell yeah.
Blue team target designator deployed.
Now we got our frigate icon for this bad boy right here.
Red team, priority resupply. Albatross inbound with target designator.
Boom! I saw it all the way over there. They've got their little icon for it so that they know. This is honestly great. I like these little icons a lot. It really is going to let people be more aware constantly of the secondary map objectives, whereas before you kind of just had to know by playing the map. Now, even though this is really a subtle detail, I think it's going to go a long way. He's going to live that. See? I knew that. I didn't even doubt it for a second. Me casually taking the device through the fucking on-foot tunnels. I mean, the range on it's pretty big. If you're anywhere near the person holding the objective, you're gonna see that shit. You got full... Oh yeah, we got... This is the blue team tunnel, so it's got a little bit of a blue hue to it. You come over here. Oh, dude, I can't wait to try out the teleporter capturing system. It's gonna be nice. We got tunnels, we got a little energy system. Nice. Is that purple fusion core? Oh, these things? You gotta capture them or destroy them. Is that from Reach? Yeah, technically it's like a little Covenant fusion core from Reach, yeah. But I made them really big and I animated them. And if you get enough of them, then you can spawn in better vehicles at your vehicle spawners. This is where the vehicles don't spawn on this map. You have to grab them yourself. Spawn them in. There's like limits to them and stuff. And the more of those energy cores you collect, the better vehicles you have unlocked. Why does this keep happening? Snow hogs? It's snow everything, actually. Here, if I cheat and pretend like I have a bunch of resources, let's see, set blue resources to 10 so I max out. Or let's do 6, so I get level 2. My level 2 kicks up. Actually, let's just do level 3 just for the hell of it.
Blue team is now at maximum power.
Now we have things like falcons that... Why does it say spawn hornets? No! Better. Spawn in our falcon, snow falcon. You know, I noticed in game, nobody ever seemed to spawn the Kestrel. I'm not really sure what is... Oh, because I turned the controls on.
Blue team is now at maximum 2.
Did I have to hit the Falcon? From Huge Grass? Yeah, it controls a little differently. Goodbye, Blue Team AIs. I'll miss you. Do I have Gravity Pulse enabled? Nope. That was the Airstrike, not Gravity Pulse. Oh, damn. It went through the shield. Since when can it do that? Give us our content. Actually, we're going to be doing a playtest pretty soon. Everything's working pretty well now. The polish level's getting up there. Mainly right now, it's just better lighting and a couple other things. Better lighting and some more map geometry updates. The side bases where the teleporters take you to need a little bit of love, technically speaking. Strike is probably too fast for the shield to prevent. I could see it, honestly. No, the shield stopped it there. It stopped at that time. It blew up on there, on the ceiling. The UNSC goes to the explosives. It is awesome. I didn't make it myself. JS is a really talented modeler and modder themselves, and they made it. Go, my friends. Go. Be free. I'll join you. There's so many features on this map now. It definitely feels feature complete. Like it's super packed, jam packed with like teleporter objectives you can capture with the little icons that let you know what stage your objective is at. You got the AI, the vehicle spawners. We got the beacons that can like detect enemy players. We have the secondary side base here, which has like a little secret dome teleportery thingy. We got the drop pods for all the weapons that you can grab stuff from. Oh, that thing's got a fucked up collision model. Dude, I'm so excited. The mod is so close to being done. All the polish is so nice. We still haven't done the engine details, though. Where lobby? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. We still got to do the engine details for the Albatross. Still got to do that. Which I'm actually so curious about. Why that isn't working. we need. I cannot wait. It's going to be so fun. Okay, Albatross, Albatross, Albatross. Lovely, wonderful, great. Where are my thruster markers? Are they gone? Is that why it's been so weird? Where did my thruster markers go, bro? Hello? Oh, they're called engines. Okay, they were just little spheres. Are they named correctly, at least? Engines, 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 engines. Okay, fine, sure, whatever. You know, as lovely as that is and everything, that shit do not be working currently. It's making me a little upset. Let's see, let's go to its animation graph. Take a little look-see here. Joined yesterday's stream ending. Can you tell me more about the Halo mod launcher you brought up? How will it let us play these maps with others? So I'm not working on the Halo mods launcher. I just watched the development of the others who have been working on it. Let me tell you a little bit about it real quick, because it's really cool. I actually haven't checked on any updates in the past, like, little bit. But basically, a team of extremely talented Halo modders are making an application that will let you have, like, co-op split screen on MCC. It'll have a server browser that lets you auto-download mods and join in other people's lobbies instantly and fix a bunch of bugs and stuff. It's also got a bunch of mod tool integration. It's really amazing. I don't know when it'll be out. I don't work on it. They're just working on it out of passion. But it's pretty damn amazing. Thank you for the 2 ODST.
Can I own an air fryer in this mod?
No, I actually will not let you. Like, you could. I just won't let you. ODST, thank you for the 2!
Shit mod. 010.
That's not very fucking nice.
Blue team, priority resupply.
Is the air
Albatross
fryer?
inbound with
I don't think
target
it'll.
designated.
Oh! I saw the engines try to turn on. I saw it. They really tried. LOD is always 1. Particles continue as usual and off screen. Try that again.
Be advised, blue team target designator deployed.
Okay, I saw the light volumes there. There was 4 of them. The particles were not playing, though. Is it maybe... Okay, they play in local space. LOD is always 1, then I don't have to worry about anything else.
Blue team, priority resupply. Albatross inbound with target designator.
Why are the particles not playing? They're on the engines, local, independent. Maybe I need them in world space or something. That wouldn't even really make sense, but... Got an emission radius of 0, which is honestly fine, but they have a high speed emission rate. Particle lifespan is low, but also normal. Wasn't the Q&A just great? Yeah, they really shot themselves in the foot with a lot of that stuff, not gonna lie. Now the effect just straight up didn't play. What the fuck?
Blue team, priority resupply. Albatross inbound with target designator.
Bro, I didn't even change anything. What's happening?
Be advised, blue team target designator deployed.
I would like this effect to play.
Blue team, priority resupply. Albatross inbound with target designator.
They literally just decided to stop playing the effect for no reason at all. What?
Be advised, blue team target designator deployed.
Okay, so I was able to force those to play, but for whatever reason, the particles just won't. What did I miss? Oh, we've done a lot of cool stuff, actually. I added objective icons for things like the target designator here, so players know, you know, that they can summon a frigate with it. We also have icons for taking down the dome as well. So those are nice. And they're not infinite distance, too, so you gotta kind of be near them to actually see the icons, but overall pretty good. We're working on the Albatross quite a bit as well. Draw some troops out on the battlefield, not just a big empty bay with a weapon. I get what you mean. The scale is a little bit large for something like this, but I just wanted it to look cool. We did something else. I fixed a couple other minor bugs and polished a couple other things up. I'm just trying to get this effect to play. For whatever reason, it's just not. I genuinely have no idea why. Disposition, either mode, any environment, local space. Yeah, I mean...
Blue team, priority resupply. Albatross inbound with target designator.
Like, I genuinely don't understand what the fuck is going on, man. That doesn't make any sense. Those particles should just go. They should just be... They should just be going. There's nothing crazy about it. We do another large map like this? Probably.
Blue team target designator deployed.
These engines not working. Mission rate is extraordinarily high. Velocity, high. Particle size, relatively large. All of this should be working. What the fuck is conical distribution? I don't know what that is. That's neat though. Yeah. I have no idea, man. That is really weird that it's just not working at all. Wait, maybe it has... Wait a minute. No, mission rate is fixed. Affect A scale. I think I see what's going on. I get it. I did a good job when I made these particles and made them more dynamic. Let's give it a go. Add the music cues to Ultimate Force. I guess I can do that.
Inbound with target designator.
Alright, the particles are back in business. They don't look half bad either.
Blue team target designator deployed. Blue team is now at power level 2.
Cool. I'm actually going to cut it a little short. Have the engines go off right before it hits the ground.
Blue team, priority resupply. Albatross inbound with target designator.
Cool. A MOBA style? Yeah, I would actually like to do that. This map ended up being vaguely MOBA inspired with the enemies that kind of are like minions that spawn at your base and then they head on out into the middle of the map and then they fight the other enemies. I didn't go for the full MOBA thing where they actually like go straight into your base and try to kill you, but could. I'm just glad this is working, dude. This is fucking sick. I do need to tweak the alarm sounds on the little teleporter, though. This thing has been sitting in this state. It works, it functions, it's probably excellent, but currently could use a little bit of love. At least for the sound it makes when you capture the receiver node all the way over here. Overall, it's pretty good, though. Okay, I'm going to stand up and stretch my legs real quick. I'm going to go grab, I think, a quick snack. I'll only be gone for a couple minutes. I'll probably have to end stream soon-ish, but I'll try to keep going for a little while longer. So give me just a handful of minutes, guys. I'll be right back. All right. So glad the Albatross engines finally work. Ultimate Forge Mombasa exists? That's true. You can build your own Mombasa cities in Ultimate Forge on that canvas. Probably my favorite one. Did these not merge? Oh, it's just normal map shenanigans. Blah, 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 blah. I think the last thing we need to do before a playtest... I mean, I do want to round out the ground here, but besides that, the playtest pretty much just needs these vehicle spawners to work. If I'm not mistaken, these two... The Mongoose works, I just need to do... Jesus, why is it so loud? My volume went so high. The last ones are this Warthog spawner and this Hornet spawner. I hope I can add them in. I ran out of script space. I really don't have any scripts to get rid of. Actually, that's not true. I do have some scripts I could get rid of. For the most part, it's good. Oh. The capture points. Right. So what do we have here? We have flag return area. So this is where you, when you capture the enemy's flag, I want players to have to take it to here. I guess you could shortcut teleporter. So maybe I'll have it like out here. We'll do that. And we'll do the same over here as well. Just kind of have it chilling by the weapon pod. Probably should put some cover around it, but we'll get there. That's what the map edits are going to be for. Beacon's right there. Maybe I should move the beacon a little. I'll move the beacon over here. A bit. Actually, no, I lied. I kind of liked it where it was. I'm so annoyed, dude. The ship keeps spawning in the map for some reason. If I manually trigger the script, it's fine. I do love the beacon, though. I feel like I haven't given this thing enough love. The effects are fancy, though. Marks players right. Pretty cool. Dude, I can't wait. I'm gonna resculpt this part of the map right here so this fucking Covenant gun tower stops floating. Maybe I'll even add like a little platform for them. That would be nice. Nav mesh brush built an optimized giant city map with its own gimmicks and denser than Forge can do. Yeah, that'd be nice. One of my dreams a long time ago, which may be a lot more possible now, was to create an entire ODST New Mombasa sandbox map in Halo 3, and I sort of kind of had it working at one point, and I do think now it would be a lot easier to do with the upgrades that the mod tools or the community half of the mod tools have gotten, alongside with my ability to actually just do that stuff a bit better. I feel like it's actually possible. It might be fun to return to that and try to do a full-scale Mombasa at some point. I'd really like that. I'd really, really like that. Would you consider adding an Easter egg room with big deactivated or Statue of a Guardian accumulator? Listen, I've got some ideas for the Easter eggs, right? I've got some ideas. I don't want to do anything that would theoretically break balance. You know, a secret room might break balance on a game like Oddball, right? Where you're trying to... somebody might hide in the Easter egg room. Are you still doing campaign? Yeah, I'm still doing campaign. That's still what I want to do the most after we get Permafrost released. Which, I think will be happening soon, to be honest, because, the map's getting pretty close to being done as it stands. I think polish-wise, most of the animations and things are good. I'm approaching the point quickly where the last things on the map now, after we've done everything here, some small tweaks to objective stuff. Just moving them around. I'll do that in a second, actually. Then we got to do this spawner right here and this spawner right here. If I can implement those and the game does not crash, then we're golden. Then it's just making the map look better. It's just visuals, editing the map geometry in Blender, flattening out the ground here, all that stuff. Pokemon Boss Map, we're getting campaign. Hey, why not both? I try not to focus too hard on a single project at a time. It's nice to have like one or two to switch between them. If I get burned out on one and I'm not feeling inspired, then, you know, I can go take a break for like a week and work on another project, then head back into it once I'm feeling refreshed and more energized on the concept. So there's no reason that I can't have like two things going at once just to switch between them and kind of give myself a little break every now and then. I need explanation. What do you mean campaign? I mean campaign, like full-on campaign. Problem is I just don't have... I have a couple of ideas I've been kicking around. One is like Halo 4, but I make it and do it the way I want it. Another one is just its own kind of consolidated, simple story. How about I do 2v2? I don't want to do arena-style maps. I'm just not interested in making arena-style maps. You don't need brakes. Don't be a commie. You're so right. Oh, we gotta fix the goddamn floating tree here, man. Makes me sick. Makes me fucking sick. Yeah, I think we're getting to the point, though, where it's just becoming Blender work for the most part, though. A little bit more to do, but... Oh, dude, I love these little icons. They're so cool. Oh! Why is that happening? Literally, why the fuck is that happening? I gotta check the scripts. This was not happening before I edited the animations for this thing. And it's happening now. Let's see what's going on here. Update stuff. Set action special to true for music-related things. Create the Covenant capital ship. Sleep for 1 frame. Set the device group to 1. Do I need to, like, set it for 2, maybe? Like, what the fuck, man? It works fine when I call for it to occur. But when it occurs on its own, it, like, overloads the entire map. What's up with that? Okay, let's just sit and wait for it to trigger on its own. Any day now. You can't park. Do AI units act more like defenders, or do they push out at all? They push out. Half of them are defenders, half of them push out. The flying banshees and the phantom, as long as your dome is still up, they will stay in the base and defend. And then the other AIs will go out and they will attack completely. Holy demon of song! I know that guy! He's at 49 months, dude! Holy hell! Good God, man! Thank you very much! Very much appreciate. Forerunner tier, no less. Thank you, dude. Holy shit. So wait, this still isn't out? We're so close to releasing. I'm so excited. But no, unfortunately, it's not quite out yet. I know I took a break from the channel for a while. How much are we going to add? Oh, I'm not really adding anything more, to be honest. It's pretty much set. I'm just doing polished stuff right now. So there's like icons on like the map objectives, right, for like taking the dome down. I was polishing up all the animations and stuff. All of the event animations have always been in a rough draft state, so the past couple days has been working on those. So, for example...
Blue team target designator deployed.
Now we got the engines working on the Albatross. We got some blue and red team icons for the little objectives. For the domes, I actually redid the dome effects, so now it looks way fucking cooler. Where is it? Spire, dome, red. So the red team dome effects, or both team dome effects, look way bigger. I've sneezed and my dick started hurting. I don't know what that means. Oh my god, you're dying. Look at that, the dome peels down, snow shoots up and out, falls in. And then, the destruction effects, I reanimated a bunch of it, repolished a ton of it. I cut a giant hole straight through the top of the spire now. Finally did this, so now the Mac Blast actually impacts. Added way more effects, added plasma shooting out, and as it falls to the ground, and oh, I also animated these little side bits, which is nice. They now fall independently and crash into the ground. And it also pulls snow down to the ground, and it blows it all away in like an avalanche-style effect. So really fucking nice. Things stay burning. I also made it so these things stop crushing the bases. I redid those parts of the animation, because that was a much-needed thing. I replaced the BFG with a teleporter system, so now you can go capture a teleporter in the middle of the map. That way you can get out of your base quickly and teleport here, and any team can recapture it at any time, which is super handy. What else? We did a bunch of stuff, man. Beacon's working. I'm basically at the point now. Thank you for the 5, dude. Appreciate it.
So what I'm hearing is that if you don't get featured as one of the top mods once this releases, then that shit's rigged. got it.
Maybe. I don't know how it'll go. I'm hoping that if I make a cool announcement video, like a full fat video, maybe that'll get people excited. Titles like, I changed Halo 3 forever. I don't know, though. We'll see. We'll see. Should be cool. Regardless, I do think this is pretty fun. And we're at the last steps now. So basically, I'm just going to be doing, polishing up the map geometry, again, like I was saying, so stuff isn't floating, add in the last scripts for these 2 vehicle spawners, and then I'm going to spend probably like a fucking week on this, because I'm only going to be able to do light map tests like once per day, since light mapping takes like 3 hours, and I usually try to run it overnight. But I'm going to be redoing the skybox and light maps as the last and final step, because every time I look at Halo Campaign Evolved with its high contrast and beauty, I look back at this map and I just think to myself, ew. Every goddamn time, man. Every time. The map is so flat and so boring, dude. Like, visually, the colors, it's... And I know it's a snow map. I get it, but it's so flat. Dark Bolt, thank you for 40 months! Very much appreciated. Thank you so much. I request potato. Well, I'm sorry, but you're not gonna get the fucking potato. I'm gonna try something really quickly visually. This is probably gonna look awful, so don't judge me for it. Wait, that's camera effects. I need area screen effect. I'm gonna try something. Don't judge me, okay? Okay, that is not doing anything. Pause. Pause. Hang on. I think I don't have this enabled, which I might be able to get away with some nice visuals if I do this right. Where's the door hole? Drake, where's the door hole? Oh, there it is. Area screen effect. Perfect. Okay, okay, okay. Watch this. You guys see the map right now? Let me cook. I'm going to see if this looks any better. It might. Okay. That's a lot. Maybe if I contrast enhance it like that. And then wait, hear me out. Hear me out. Oh! Oh! No, it's terrible. It does look a little sharper and nicer. Okay, okay, you guys tell me. How do you feel about this? Here it is. Let's look at, like, this area here. Here it is. Looking like this. Alright. Versus, and this is going to be subtle. Thank you for the Tanner Demon! Appreciate it!
I just stopped in to say you're doing great sport.
Thanks, Dad.
Off to go watch people react to the amazing Digital Circus finale now.
I saw it in theaters.
To quote Markiplier, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was good seeing you, Demon. Enjoy your reactions. Thank you for the tenor, too. Alright, here we go. This is my test that I did, and then here it is how it was before. I feel like that's subtle enough that it's nice. And we'll go from this to boom. Basically, it's a subtle effect to just add contrast, is what I'm trying to do. Just boost the contrast of the image. Oh, wait. That was wrong. Boom. Whoa. Oh, damn, everything pops now. Holy fuck. Wouldn't openly admit I saw the Amazing Digital Circus movie. I got invited by some friends. Fuck it, it was fun. I've watched the episodes since they've come out once each and went, that was pretty fun. I went, oh, okay. Okay, if I enhance contrast, the darks get way too dark. If I enhance contrast to here, I'm still seeing everything. The contrast is a little high on the dark areas, but overall it's not bad. If I do gamma enhance of 0.1, it also kind of darkens the map back down. Gamma enhance of 2. Honestly, it does really bump the contrast of the map up quite a bit. 0.3. 0.3, things still look reasonably normal. Contrast enhanced, double. Okay, that's way too much. Yay, I can't see anymore. I mean, it does kind of look nice and almost colder with this contrast boost. Kind of like adding one of the screen effects from Forge. Don't you have like 2 characters from Fortnite? That's true, actually. That's true. Alright, honest opinion, alright. Honest opinion. What do you guys think? Here it is, as is right now with this screen effect. 0.3, 0.15. 0.15, 0.3. Okay, and then here it is where it used to be, default. Kind of flat. And then here it is with my test. Boom. Literally just darkening the darks. A little bit of brightening on the whites. And then I think maybe with a better lighting setup on the map, it'll look even better. So like here it is. Again, we'll do a before and after. This is with our good lighting effect and then after. I think it just increases the contrast in a way that's honestly pretty nice. I like it. I like it. I think it actually is good for the map. Makes the shadowed areas darker. Adds contrast to everything. We think you should take over Microsoft as CEO. You know what? I think I'd do a pretty good job. Do I have any experience? Absolutely fucking not. Do I still think I would do a good job anyway? Hell yeah, dude. You gotta have the confidence. If you're gonna do something like that, you gotta be confident about it. I'd get like a dude to come over and be like, listen, man. I need like a tutorial. Yeah, I think this actually makes the map look a lot nicer. It upped the contrast. This plus better lighting is gonna go crazy. I think it'll be pretty good, innit? Should run for CEO of Super? Maybe. Maybe. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go head out. We gotta fix this fucking bug by tomorrow, man. This stupid-ass glassing beam is driving me crazy. Speaking of which, I'm gonna spawn in the glassing beam normally. Glassing beam. See, when I run the script, it's fine, but when the map auto-spawns it, it's not. What's the fucking difference, man? Make it make sense. I like the colors, to be honest. I'm glad you like it. It's very gray, dark gray, light gray, white map. That's what's supposed to happen. Alright guys, I'm gonna head out of here though. I will be live again tomorrow at about 6 p.m. Central Time as well. Today, I gotta hop out. I'm gonna go hang out with some people at a little party tonight for a friend's birthday, and I'm gonna go make myself some food because I have not eaten today. Tomorrow, we're going to finish up Permafrost, I think. We're going to do everything we need to do on Permafrost tomorrow, and then we're going to run a play test as well. So if you guys want to play, I am planning to have a Permafrost play test ready for tomorrow. So if you want to play, be ready for tomorrow. We'll actually be testing the map. We're going to try out all the new stuff, look for any bugs, see how everything plays. Hopefully it's good. That said, I got to give my thanks to all you guys for watching. Thank you for the tips. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the memberships. But most importantly, thank you for just being here. It means the most. I really appreciate it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll do some modding and a play test, so be ready for that. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night, guys. See you then. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.